Are you tired of seeing your bank account always in the red, while others seem to get ahead in life effortlessly? How many times have you said, "I don't have time, I don't have money," or "I haven't had any opportunities in life"? The brutal truth is that excuses don't pay bills, action does. And while you justify your stagnation, other people, with the same challenges, are finding ways to grow and prosper. Today, you're going to discover how to eliminate the excuses that are keeping you broke and stuck in mediocrity. We're going to talk about the real strategies for overcoming a lack of money, time, and opportunities, and why the victim mentality is the biggest enemy of your success. If you keep watching, you'll understand why some people win and others just watch from afar. The choice is yours, to stand still or to really change your life. Have you ever noticed how some people always have an excuse ready to justify their lack of money, time, or opportunities? I don't have time to learn something new. I can't get the money together to invest. I've never been lucky in life. If any of these phrases have ever crossed your mind, pay attention, because this mentality could be keeping you stuck exactly where you are now. The brutal truth is that excuses don't pay bills. What does pay the bills is action. And while you're spending time justifying why you can't get out of your seat, other people are finding a way, even with greater difficulties than yours. What separates those who win from those who stand still isn't luck. It isn't talent. It's the ability to act even when the circumstances aren't ideal. The first thing you need to understand is that the biggest stagnation trap is the cycle of excuses. You say you don't have time to start a new project, but you spend hours on your cell phone, watching TV shows or complaining about life. You say you don't have the money to invest, but you spend without thinking on things that don't bring any return. You say you've never had any opportunities, but how many times have you ignored a chance to learn something new because it seemed difficult or uncomfortable? The biggest problem is not a lack of time, money, or opportunities. The problem is how you see them. As long as you continue to believe that external factors control your life, you'll remain in the same place year after year. Now, let's get straight to the point. The 3 most common excuses that keep you stagnating and how to destroy them once and for all. The first of these is the famous, "I don't have time." The reality is that time is not something you find, it's something you create. Everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. The difference is how you choose to use that time. Successful people prioritize what really matters. If you have time to scroll through your Instagram feed, you have time to study something that could change your financial life. If you can watch 3 episodes of a series in a row, you can use that time to learn a skill that generates income. The solution to this excuse is simple: audit your time. Write down everything you do during the day and see where you're wasting precious hours. Then cut out what doesn't move you forward and replace it with actions that bring you closer to your goals. The second excuse is, "I don't have any money." This is one of the biggest lies people tell themselves. The problem is often not a lack of money, but how you manage it. How many times have you spent money on things you didn't need and then said you were out of money? The key is not to earn more, but to learn how to make better use of what you already have. Small changes make a huge difference. Cutting unnecessary expenses, creating a financial reserve, and investing in knowledge are basic steps to getting out of the hole. And if you really need to increase your income, stop waiting for someone to save you and start looking for solutions. Today, there are countless ways to earn extra money: freelancing, online sales, content creation, providing services. Opportunity exists, but only for those who are willing to see it and take action. The third excuse, and perhaps the most dangerous, is, "I didn't have any opportunities in life." This mentality is what separates those who grow from those who get stuck in victimhood. No one is going to knock on your door and offer you a better life. If you haven't had opportunities, create your own. Many people started from scratch, with no money, no contacts, no support, and yet they found a way. What did these people do differently? They stopped waiting for a perfect scenario and started acting with what they had. Instead of focusing on what's missing, focus on what's within your reach now. It could be learning something new for free on the internet. It could be starting a side project while still working at your current job. What can't happen is that you keep standing around waiting for a miracle. Now that you've understood the excuses that hold you back, let's talk about how to get rid of them once and for all. The first step is simple. Take 100% responsibility for your life. As long as you blame time, money, or lack of opportunities, you are handing over control of your life to external factors. But the moment you decide that change depends only on you, everything starts to change. The second step is to take action. And it doesn't have to be a radical change. Small daily actions are what build big results over time. If you eliminate one excuse a day and replace it with a practical attitude, in a month you'll already be on a completely different path. If you've made it this far, you've already taken the first step, recognizing that something needs to change. But just watching this video won't change your life. What will make a difference is what you do after this video. So, I challenge you now. What excuse are you going to eliminate today? Comment below and share this video with someone who needs to hear this truth. Because the only thing standing between you and the life you want is not a lack of time, money, or opportunities. It's the decision to act or to continue fooling yourself. The choice is yours.